Hello, ta-da! This is my outfit of the week. As you can see, black dress. Wait till you see the shoes. Although these shoes were featured in the first video, they weren't actually on, so it really doesn't count. Are you ready? Okay. Yes, people. Yes. These happen to be one of my favorites, so I gotta admit, these kind of have a little special place in my heart. So this is the outfit. Oh, sorry. This is the outfit, black outfit. Cute little dress. Accessories. Earrings. I'm taking it back old school with the hoops. All the ladies know what I'm talking about. Anyway, people. This week I have a couple things that I'd really like to talk about. I would actually like to, first off, I would like to start out with my tip of the week for fashion for the ladies. Say you want to put on a pair of stilettos or shoes, and they can kind of be a little bit difficult to get on because of the fact that we can't necessarily move our feet. What I do is I put lotion on my feet first, so that they can just really easily slip on. And that's a definite must, especially if you're a shoe addict like me. That's extremely important. Actually, in this video, I really kind of wanted to get back to the original topic that was that I was talking about the week before last. I was talking about dating a woman in a wheelchair. I gave a lot of different tips to the guys on how to approach a woman in a wheelchair, things you should say, things you shouldn't say, stuff like that. This week, I'd really like to address the ladies. So, men out there, I'm sorry. This is for the ladies. You can watch too if you're interested, but there are just a couple things that I really want to talk about regarding my experiences. I've been in my wheelchair again over 10 years. I am a T12 complete. And so just a couple of different experiences that I've had and a couple of tips for the ladies out there as far as dating. I remember when I was first paralyzed, I honestly felt like nobody would want to date me ever again. I felt like no guy would ever really want me because I am broken. Who wants to be with someone that's in a wheelchair? You know, that was my original thought. Obviously, my self-esteem had really taken a beating. Is a very, very difficult transition for me. And it took a little bit of time for me to realize that this is exactly not the case. Dating, from my own experience, I haven't really had any negatives to really speak of. However, I do have one tip. I have done a little bit of online dating, and because of the fact that we're in wheelchairs, we have to be a little bit extra cautious because we're in a position where we're a little bit more vulnerable than the average woman. So we really have to practice safety. One of the main things that I could say as far as online dating goes is the most important thing is that you might be having a conversation with a guy and he seems really great. However, if you start to see any little red flags or if things start to feel a little bit odd and things don't add up or or maybe he's asking you questions that make you feel uncomfortable, my number one tip in dating, period, is to trust your instincts. We are born with instincts for a reason. And if something is just raising some red flags, absolutely listen to your inner voice. I cannot tell you enough at how important that is. As far as dating, again, like what I was speaking about earlier is feeling like nobody would ever want you again because you're in a wheelchair. Unfortunately, that's how I felt. I don't feel that way anymore. However, when I was first injured, I feel like I would date men that I might not necessarily date because I felt almost like I had to settle for just anyone that would want me. And that's not the case, ladies. It's not the case. Don't ever, ever feel that way. It takes a little bit of time to adjust to being in a wheelchair. It takes a little bit of time to kind of relearn about yourself, to become comfortable in your own body, to get used to your surroundings, to trust. A lot of experiences that I've had with men, even as far as not online dating, just dating in general, or just even meeting different men and things like that. One huge tip for you is I actually went through this a lot. I guess because like I didn't really have a lot of self-esteem, I felt like if a guy asked me a question that I was absolutely, I guess, mandated to answer the question. Tip number 2. You do not have to answer any question about yourself and about your body that you're not comfortable answering. You don't owe anybody anything. I've had men come up to me and ask me very disrespectful questions. People will treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. That's one of my big experiences in life, is that if you let a certain person treat you or ask you questions that you're not uncomfortable with and you go along with it, people will treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. So it's really important to set boundaries with people. If you feel uncomfortable asking certain questions, you don't have to ask. If you feel uncomfortable in certain situations, you don't have to stay. You can leave. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. You do not have to be anyone's anything. It's your choice. And it's always your choice. Body image. I know that I spoke about this a little bit in my earlier videos. I cannot stress this enough. It takes time to feel comfortable with who you are, even if you're not in a wheelchair. And I would suggest taking some time out and really kind of getting to know yourself and accepting who you are and finding that inner confidence. That's my dog. And that's how she reacts every time someone knocks on the door. Sorry, guys. She's just extremely protective of me, and I love her. And maybe I'll show her to you in the next video or something. Let's see what else. What else? Okay. So that's really the point of my video. I really wanted to use this video to address the women. I appreciate that. I appreciate whoever watches my videos. You know, I don't discriminate. Again, I have gotten some emails that have been a little bit things you shouldn't ask a lady. And again, with what I just explained, I am comfortable with who I am. However, I feel like I will allow people to treat me the way that I want to be treated, and I will not allow myself to just be disrespected and go along with it. I mean, I know this video might sound kind of harsh, and I don't mean it to. These are things that are just extremely important to women. I've been in a chair for over 10 years, and it took me some time. But these are the things that I've learned, and I just think that it's important to pass this along to women. I will do another outfit of the week, just to show you a little bit. A little black dress, stockings, because it is still chilly where I am, and of course my beautiful, lovely, just my favorite shoes ever. My favorite shoes this week. I'm thinking about my next video answering some questions, because I've been getting a lot of questions, so I felt like maybe I might dedicate some of that to that. So feel free to ask, and I should be answering you via video very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Mwah.